You don't have time. Yes, you don't have time. You actually don't have enough time to do the things that you really want to achieve in life. You think that you have enough time to act in the things that you want to pursue, or maybe you are saying that I want to hit the gym, I want to make money online, I want to start this, I want to start that. But actually you don't have enough time to do the stuff that you really want to do, and you will find an excuse to not do the things because your mind is designed in a way where you can throw 1,000 excuses if you don't want to do things. And if you just procrastinate and procrastinate every day, and you end up in a situation where there is only one option for you: regret. And regret is the worst feeling that you have had, because it's not avoidable, and it's you have to go through that, because once time pass, it's not coming back now. Why don't you have time? That's the basic thing. That's the vital aspects that most people deal with. Why people procrastinate, why people are being so optimistic about the future and not doing things that they're supposed to do at the moment. And and the idea and this thought came into my mind when I was in gym. Um it's actually 11 at the moment, 11 p.m., and I came from work at 9, and I had some fruits, and I went to gym, and I went like from 9:30 to 10:30, and I have time to go to gym, whereas a same person might say, oh, I don't have time, it's time to sleep, or there might be many excuses. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I don't want to go gym because I want to take a leave today, I want to skip for today. What happened? And just procrastinate. It's quite easy. It's your brain, right? You can control whatever you want to do. But the main aspect here is to understand that you can become who you think you can become. If you think that you will have a good body, or if you think that you have a healthy mind where you have clarity, you have vision, you have focus, and you start to act in a way where you actually start growing. So let's say if you want to be a person, or a kind of person, or a person who has certain character traits, and if you start applying, and if you start acting in such a way where you are trying to be that person, and also simultaneously taking action related to that in order to become that person, you will actually become that. And there is nothing stopping you except yourself. You are the greatest enemy of yourself. You are the greatest enemy of yourself. Nobody is stopping you, nobody is holding your hand. And that's what majority of people need to understand. And they actually need to sit with themselves for a couple of hours in their room with no phone, no device. um, they just need to sit with themselves for a couple of hours, and they realize that we really don't have enough time to we actually don't have enough time for the things that you want to do, because it's very limited. And and there are a lot of things to do in life, and there are a lot of endeavors, um, and a lot of things to explore, and our human life is very short. If you totally understand, you know why so many people in the past, and those who are a great personality, or someone who was very remarkable at that time, what they said was, or scientists, let's say, they say that wish I had long time to live so that I could explore more and more, because there are so many things that you have to do in life, and it's totally your choice whether you want to live a mediocre life or a life that you want to live. But except being wealthy and except just having fun, there are a lot of other things that are so much powerful, so much um, deep, and um, just just magical things that you need to explore. You know, it can be reading books, it can be music, art, doing exercise, sociology, living a healthy life, making a lot of wealth, or you know, or being someone who you truly want to become. Maybe it can be different, but people have different perspective on how they want to live a life. But besides that, there are other aspects as well, and if you start understanding those aspects, you truly will realize that we don't have enough time, and we need to act ASAP, and we need to make every second count, because life is short, and we are making sure every moment that the time, the second ticking in the clock is worth it. My life is worth it. And one of and here I remember, I think Gary Vee told that we humans, it's just phenomenal to think about that. I think it was, I don't know, 2 trillion, I don't know, yeah, something like that. So the the chances of being yourself, the chances of being you now is in trillion. So out of trillion, you are the one that, you are someone who has become. So the uniqueness and the authenticity of being you and who you are now, it's something very remarkable in itself. Life is a remarkable process itself, because see, from the human, how human has, from the time you born and till now, and you have done so many things, and there are a lot of things that has been filled in your mind, that do this, do that from your society, and this is why you have to work, this is why you have to go to school, because one of your friends child's also going to school, or maybe you have to make tons of lot of money. To make money, you have to work in a corporate ladder, you have to do 9 to 5. You have to go to the gym because you have to make body. But we were doing that things because some other person are doing, and we are not asking ourselves why are we doing that. Actually, what's the purpose for that, what's the reason for that? And there should be a reason, or a reason that truly inspire you to do things that you are doing at that moment. If even if I'm going to gym, why am I going to gym? Okay, you understand, so you have to understand why is that. All right, healthy, then how am I becoming healthy? If I'm going to gym and if I'm lifting weights, then why and how am I being, how am I being healthy? What happens inside my body that keeps me being healthy? Or let's say my those who go to gym may have a less chance of being uh, less chance of having osteoporosis. It's related to bone. So why, how, what's the psychological reason for that? Research that, understand how your body function, and what actually it try to say. And I'm not overwhelming with you with a lot of knowledge that you have to have all the kind of knowledge, but still have those curiosity within yourself. And all right, I want to sum up this video. Be curious, immensely curious. Ask why are you doing that? What's the purpose of that? Why? That's the reason why. And if you find a why, Simon Sinek, he also write a book, I think. I haven't read it, but you have to find a why. And so curiosity, why, and time. Because time is every, even it's been 10 minutes, the minute that I started video, it's not coming back now, because it's gone already. So you have to think about it now. And all right, so what I would recommend you is fix a day and do it as soon as possible. Fix a day where you have a couple of hours, and find a time. You have a couple of hours, you have time to do doom scrolling for 2 hours in Instagram and TikTok. So just don't doom scroll on that day, right? And put your phone away, or just lock it and put in the kitchen, and and come in your room, and then start sit in a position with pen and paper, and sit there for 2 hours. That's all you gotta do. I'm not saying what are the questions you have to ask yourself, what kind of thought you have to do. You don't need to do medication, and you don't need to do you don't need to sleep, you don't need to do nothing. Just have a pen and paper, sit with yourself, and think about the life from the moment you born. What did you do, what you have learned, and what was your purpose of that. Just think about that. And you will realize after two, if you sit there genuinely for 2 hours with your thoughts only, without being bored or without engaging in other activity, I'm sure you will get the answer. And that would be deep, because now how social media has changed the way people think, and how it has disrupted the ability to have a proper vision and focus on people's life. So if you do that, it would be a incremental um, change in your life, I guess. If you do that as soon as possible, and do that for yourself, not for other. And yeah, that's all. I made a video after a long time, I know. I was being busy in all this stuff as well. I gotta work as well. So thanks for watching my video. Peace out.